Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third Djentlemen's podcast.
Hello.
Hello. Awesome, GH. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. So yeah, this is number 3. It's kind of scary that we're already on the third podcast already.
Well, these are some of my favorite things to do as well. Like, it's just so much fucking fun talking with you boys, man.
100%.
Yeah, it is really fun. It's just like so chill, so chill. We always say like we've got nothing to talk about, but we end up talking for the hour and a bit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad.
We always we come up with topics beforehand, and then we think, oh, we're not gonna have enough, and then an hour and 15 minutes later, Docky and Kay have the same shirt. Oh, so
I didn't
we
even
do.
realize you guys were wearing the same shirt.
Twinning, mate. Twinning.
Also, I have just noticed we have just hit 50 followers. So
Whoa, yo.
thank you all.
Hell yeah.
There will hopefully be
Now-
more streams coming.
Yeah, hopefully. That's all we need now. Just a few more streams, and we can be affiliate.
Hell yeah. You going gently off?
Oh, it hasn't been updated since I changed my name, is it?
No.
That's
Right.
all good.
If someone
It's
makes a
all
note of
good.
that in the chat, we'll get it. I'm sorry, Lee. Anyway, shall we just get started? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, recently, I know the two gentlemen down below have both received their custom guitars, both from Fire Exit Man.
Indeed.
Hogs.
Do you guys want to
Oh, indeed.
discuss your, what's it called, experience with them?
I mean, Zantor, if you want to go first.
So yeah,
That is loud.
I'll tell you the story and how it worked, right? It was about the beginning of not the beginning of January. It was like late January, and I sent off 4 guitars to Fire Exit Man. 4 guitars. 3 of them were this sort, like the Les Paul wireless Xbox 360, and then there was one world tour that I sent off, which all of them were broken, by the way. They had something wrong with them, so like overstrumming and stuff like that. So I'm not really at a loss, you know. But I sent 4 off. I was like, Fire Exit Man, fix them up, do your best, and yeah, a couple months later I got them back, and they're really good. They're really good. So yeah, basically, I had 2 guitars done. So 2 guitars for the price of 4, really, if that makes sense. So he kept 2 to do up and sell on, and then I had 2 back, which is fair. I think that's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them has box switches. So this has got box switches in it, and the box switches are, I think it's like 10 times better than the original Guitar Hero guitar switches.
Hot damn.
So this is going to last me a long time. You know, a good Guitar Hero guitar lasts me a year. So technically this should last me 10.
Hopefully.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it that way, it kind of makes sense. And then there's 2 sets of frets that I got. Now, one of them I've had to send back because there's issues with them, kind of cutting out a little bit. Like a couple of the frets, when holding down in a weird way, they'll cut out. So I've had to send those back. And those are mechanical frets, but hopefully I'll get those back fairly soon. And that'll be good.
Yeah, man.
Mech frets are really nice. I do like the mech frets. Have you had much experience with them?
I mean, I've had a fair bit of experience with the mech frets because, may I behold, this little beauty here with the use code Lee at checkout sticker on there. But yeah, she's a beauty. I basically got raided by Fire Exit Man the once, and he said he was working on his Kramer, and I realized the Kramer's the one guitar I don't have. So I thought, I'll ask you for a custom one, man, please. Like, enlighten me. What have you got? And just through conversation, I kept getting one more thing, and eventually I just went, just fucking do everything, mate. Just do everything to it. So it's got mech frets in there, which feel absolutely gorgeous. It's got I think some box royals in there as well. So super reliant, really nice. Feel great. And an arcade button down there as well, instead of having to go down there for the star power. And it takes some getting used to using the mech frets, like it really rewards precision, you know. So like if you're going about sliding and kind of bodging stuff, it doesn't do the trick. But if you're going in there and you know exactly what you're meant to be hitting, it's not going to fail you, you know. Or at least I found that with mine. But I'm very happy with this one as well. So the custom scene at the moment is like top notch, you know.
The thing I've found with the mech frets is like if you haven't experienced mech frets, they're a lot different to like regular like silicon or rubber pads. They're so different. It's so weird. It's very hard to explain, but it's almost like you've had weights on your fingers, like individual weights on your fingers the entire time you've ever played Guitar Hero. Mm-hmm. And as soon as you play with mechs, it's like you've just taken those weights off. You know, it's so much easier to press the frets down. You know, you barely have to put any effort into pressing down. You know, you literally just put the like slightest bit of pressure on your finger and it presses down. Yeah, they are very good.
They are so sensitive. What it's like when I first got it, hitting the back of the guitar, where the frets were so sensitive. If you gave it a smack, it would register all 5 buttons at the same time. So we started hitting FCs on an all taps 5-button chart by just smacking the back of the neck.
I made.
Nice.
Yeah, Zantor made the chart as well. But man, yeah,
it's literally just me going boop, and it's just a 5-note chord.
Oh, it's fantastic. And we've hit the FC on it at 5,000% speed, so the guitar's doing something for my skill.
Good shit.
It goes.
Damn.
Helping improve.
So,
for real.
Would you call it a pay-to-win FC then?
I don't want to blackball myself in the community. We'll just consider it as all skill.
And aren't you in talks of getting a mech fret guitar as well, Docky?
I am currently in talks with Fire Exit Man himself about getting what I'm going to call the Doctor. Yeah.
Doctor Who?
Oh jeez. But yeah,
not a cellist pun.
Mech frets, Arduino, new switches, just the whole works really. But yeah, that's gonna be nice. Lee, have you thought about getting a custom?
I sent mine off to Montana a few weeks ago.
Oh
so
damn!
That's gonna be, you know, mech frets, whatever switches in the strum bar, and I think changing the buttons and face paint. That's about it. I think pretty much the same thing. I don't think it's gonna be wired or anything. I think I still got the RAFnet, so I'll use that, and yeah, it'll be cool.
Sweet.
I look forward to it.
Here's a question: if you could have any additional feature that you don't already have on your guitars, what would it be?
An
arcade button that Kay's got. Actually,
arcade button.
Useful.
The arcade button's a game. Like I switched back to the Les Paul a little bit when I've been streaming, and just the amount I've gotten used to just moving my wrist down to hit star power, like it's so odd not using it now. Like it's such a game changer. Personally, I know it doesn't exist. Or at least I don't know it exists. But like an adjustable switch, in the sense of like you press down at a certain, you press down at like a certain like velocity, and it will, you know, obviously give you the one strum. But have it so it kind of almost like enable another on the other side to hit 2 at the same time. So it's a way more consistent, you know, way faster strumming sections. It's like a reliable, but not in the sense of like a switch malfunctioning, meaning that you can break strum. Like an actual consistent, it's mechanically meant to do that.
Right.
Like
that,
yeah. Like I had a similar idea, but instead of it being like in just the one strum bar, it would be to like have a secondary strum bar like just here or something.
Ooh,
you know?
Yeah.
Which you could just like flick up and down like that, and that would then be a 2 either way.
Yeah.
So you could like switch between like, and then you could go like which would then be the 2.
So you're saying
like a
like
raking strum bar, a separate one.
Like you would have like a 1-1 and a 2-2.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
For when you need them.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
I had another idea. It's similar to the arcade button, but there's a couple of songs that I play, in particular, like Hump by Buried Alive. I don't know if you know that. where the main riff, like, he uses a kill switch in the main riff. So I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to have like a kill switch in the style of the arcade button. So what it would do is instead of activate star power, it would just do one single strum.
Right. Yeah.
So instead of having to go like that, or instead of me doing the D-pad strumming, which I'm quite known for now, I do a lot of D-pad strumming just for the memes. When I'm memeing around, I just strum using the D-pad.
So it would almost be like playing Jordan properly.
Yeah, the problem is with the D-pad, I don't know if you can see it, but like you get up, which is a strum, that way is a strum, but that way and that way does nothing. So you've got to hit it with kind of precision. You've got to hit it at a certain angle in order to actually make it strum. So having just a single button, like down here or something, that would, whenever you click it in, it's a guaranteed strum, you know, and a bit bigger than this little thing as well, would be a bit better. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the sound.
So that'd be my additional feature, a strum button.
I've just thought of mine just with a comment that's went in the chat. Interchangeable frets, like so it's a bit easier to change the frets rather than having to like open up the guitar. I think that'd be pretty cool.
So you mean like there'd be like a little like latch up here that you can kind of pull, and then you'd like be able to take the frets out like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Pop a new set in and let go, and it locks it in. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Oh no, my fret guitar, is.
Right? Sorry, Lee.
Yeah, the Warriors Rock guitar had the open up. You can open up the neck to get the batteries in.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. That'd be cool.
Oh no, my one fret is sticking, or it's not pressing down properly. I know, just mid-song, just take it out, put a new set of frets in, and keep playing.
It's a great idea.
That'd be pretty sick. Can you imagine just...
It'd be the equivalent of like changing strings.
Mid-song.
On like a real guitar.
That'd be impossible. But speaking of the custom guitars though, we'll jump on to the next topic. Which the top 4 players will be awarded with a custom guitar is the CSC Tournament. If you guys haven't been watching that, it's now in the knockout stages.
I got thrashed big time.
You had probably the toughest group. Like
Dino and Moose. Beasts.
Because we all know, and the chat will probably agree, you are a much better player than I am. Much better.
I don't know about that necessarily. I think we're around the same.
I mean, you've won the most challenges that we do.
Exactly. Like you've won pretty much every video so far. But you've just had an unlucky draw. I know if I was in your group, I would have got knocked out. Most definitely. I was very lucky to get through. But yeah, the CSC tournament is still continuing. I'm probably going to get knocked out tonight.
Nah, you'll be alright. I can't wait till they've got like tournaments, you know, like in actual venues and stuff when all the Corona stuff's gone, you know.
It's gonna be so good.
And imagine like 10 years time from now, we'll be having like proper like stadiums, you know, all over the world, just with Colonial tournaments, you know. You'll have like the Houston, Texas like championship of 2027 and that sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine like a big stage and everyone's just sitting there watching.
Cool. I mean, you see the extent that some esports go to, like it could realistically happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, who knows?
Like,
does those two have any sort of esports competitive scene?
Yeah. I know I've seen like the World Cup happen. What the happen? Did I just make up a word? I've seen the esport World Cup thingy happen quite a few times, but it's like 4v4. So it'd be like 4 Americans versus 4 Jamaicans. I don't know why I picked Jamaica. Jamaica must have a big Ozu scene.
So like country versus country.
Oh, they're known for it.
Pretty much, and it's like
it's a national sport.
it's like the combined score of like all 4 players. So it's
I get you.
Yeah. I mean, if we jump back to the CSC thing, if that was applied the same way, Scotland would have a decent team, because 3 out of the 24 that qualified are Scottish.
So Haggis is Scottish, right?
Nah, he's English.
He's not. Okay.
He's
I
a
never
fraud.
Haggis. I thought he was Scottish.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like that would be interesting, like a Clone Hero World Cup kind of thing. Obviously that's way down the line, but I think that'd be pretty cool.
Would be
For
pretty
sure.
Just think team Gentleman Club. The 4 of us in a team.
Well, I don't know. I think we'd be more of a what's what's the word for it? It's like kind of like an invitational sort of thing, like not like an official like tournament match. It'd be like just kind of on the sides, like
We're
an exhibition sort of thing. Yeah, like an exhibition match or something like that. I could see that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so are you meaning like the 4 of us playing against each other, or as
Yeah,
a team?
I mean, why not? The Gentlemen's Club exhibition match, you know.
Damn, that'd be pretty cool.
That could be like the pre-show to the actual tournament.
Although we could actually transition from that, what you've just said. A new Clone Hero update got released. Was it today, or was it yesterday?
What's it, I think?
I think
Not an official one, snapshot or pre-build, whatever. It's not an official.
Okay, it's not an official,
PTB.
but it's on the PTB.
Yeah,
Test beta,
public
yeah.
test build.
Yesterday supposedly.
Yesterday.
But yeah, multiplayer. So as long as we can get it working and our calendars work well with each other,
that is a word there.
yeah, we may try and stream some Gentleman Club Clone Hero multiplayer. I think
Potentially.
yeah, potentially. But yeah, speaking of
Talking about live streams, don't we have plans for something?
Yeah.
After you win the tournament. For
after I
live
get
stream.
knocked out, I'm
After you win.
I'm
After
losing
yeah.
4-0 tonight. I'm
You don't know.
playing Joel. He's the number 10 seed.
Doesn't mean anything.
He could have a guitar malfunction mid-song. You never know.
I don't know. You did kick his ass earlier.
No, that was Haggis I beat earlier.
Oh shit. Okay, good luck then.
I beat Haggis 2-0. Haggis.
Yeah. Not me with a name change. Haggis.
The funny thing was Haggis actually popped into the chat, which was kind of ironic.
That was difficult to explain. He found it funny though, which was good.
Yeah, he was a good sport. Good sport.
Haggis is Scottish for K.
It is.
That confused me. But yeah, speaking of new releases, stroke DLC, I know Zantor has been expecting this for a long ass time. I don't know if Lee or Kay, if you guys are too familiar, but The Binding of Isaac released its final DLC.
I know.
Isaac Repentance, which did it add 500 hours of gameplay, or does it bring the total up?
Probably more, to be fair.
lot of gameplay.
Do you know many spoilers of it? Do you know how to do things, Docky?
Nah.
Because no, I
mean-
don't want to say too much in that case. Because I know all of the spoilers now. I know exactly what to do and how to do it. One of them's to do with the mirror room, and you know the mirror room.
Well, I've seen the mirror because I blew it up.
Yeah. Don't blow up the mirror. All I'll say with that, there's a fire that you'll find on the floor that you can't destroy.
I remember seeing
Hey.
that fire.
Yeah. Take damage from that fire and go back to the mirror room. That's all I'll say. I don't want to say any more than that. And after that, keep going the alternate floors. That's all I'll say. I
Fair.
don't want to say any more than that.
Kay, Lee, do you guys know much about Isaac?
Not a thing, to be honest.
Bits
I've heard
and
of it.
bobs. Yeah, never played. I've seen a lot of gameplay. I don't know if it's particularly my kind of thing, but seeing how gleefully Zantor's been talking about it and how excited he's been, it's given me almost like, like a parent waiting for their kid to open a Christmas present. It's made me feel like that, just hearing how excited he is talking about it, and I'm like, go on, you go play Rebirth. You go play Rebirth.
Well, it's it's my most played game on Steam.
It does now officially have multiplayer, where you can play up to 4 people. So if you guys were interested, we could potentially try that as well.
I mean, I'm certainly not opposed.
I'll have to look into it. See if,
Also,
see if
there's
we
currently a
can,
bug with multiplayer. If you take a boss room item and then leave the room instantly, the boss room item will respawn. So there's just infinite amount of items.
Oh damn!
I saw Doc's face just go. It's currently a bug.
God damn.
I've been watching quite a few streams of it, and I'll put it this way: the one ending that I told you how to get Docky just then, that's insane, right? I tried it earlier today, and it's very difficult. But there's another ending, and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but
Please don't.
I'll put it this way: you are not ready for what you're about to see. It's just insane. It is something you never thought you would ever see in the Binding of Isaac.
It's amazing to see how happy you are. Like just that like 10 seconds there, like your face was it was beautiful. You're so happy.
So good.
You're so happy.
I've been waiting for it for years.
Speaking
And the
of,
fact that it came out, transition
I was
alert.
gonna say that. Speaking of
the fact that
years,
it came out on my birthday as well. That's like the best birthday present I could have.
Can we
really.
get happy birthday Zantor in the chat,
yeah,
please?
go nuts.
I mean, it was the 31st. It's not today.
happy late birthday.
It's officially today.
Yeah, we've rescheduled.
Every day is
Sorry,
my
reset.
birthday.
Recalibrated.
I'm like the Queen. I've got multiple birthdays.
Exactly.
Wait, does
The
she?
Queen of the Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah, the Queen has 2 birthdays, doesn't she?
I mean,
That's why she's so old.
this is where I want a zoom in face, but I can't. Oh my. Oh, but yeah, how old are you now, Zantor?
I am 24.
24.
Big 24. It's a good number, 24.
Speaking of 24, Kay is currently doing a 24-hour live stream.
Oh, snap! The
That's so
transition.
Wow.
It's almost as if that.
Also, I just looked
Smooth.
up the Queen's birthday. She's got 2 birthdays. April 21st and
Oh,
June
not far away.
12th.
She just missed the funny day. She just missed the funny day.
Maybe that's why.
But yeah, currently on a 24-hour. Currently on a 24-hour. We are currently at, I think, like hour. I'm terrible with time, man.
8.5.
I'm terrible with time.
Oh, what
I
time
mean,
did you start?
Yeah, I'm at 8.5. I started at 12. Of course, yeah, that makes so much sense. Half 8. Yeah, I
How
started.
did that take you something to figure out? Oh my God.
Right, there we go. But yeah, it's going quite well so far. It feels it doesn't feel like I've been streaming for 8.5 hours, so bring on the rest of it.
You got this.
Yeah, boy.
You're gonna
You'll-
smash it.
And obviously, Lee, you're doing a 24-hour start tomorrow morning.
Oh
right?
yeah. 9 AM.
We need to
Saturday night tonight.
get Lee to eat mayo. So
Wait, what's the donation goal for mayo eating again?
1K. It's a lot just to make me eat mayo, but yeah.
so worth it though.
It's a
but
meme,
how-
right? So
Are you just doing a dip, or are you eating like a substantial?
A
amount
whole
of-
jar. A whole
A
jar.
whole
I'm
jar.
gonna have fucking
What if you reached the £1,000 in less than 3 hours? Would you eat a whole jar?
no, I'll throw up. I won't be able to finish the stream. If I do that. Let's be honest.
It sounds like torture. I say it
Yeah.
sounds like a really good Friday night to me.
I mean,
What
I'm known
would the
for
goal
torture.
need to be for you to like tip it over yourself?
Ooh.
What would the goal need to be for that?
I've already got goals up to 2K, so let's say 2,500.
You heard it here. Can someone clip that 2,500 and Lee will condition
There you
his
go.
hair with mayonnaise.
Yep.
I'll be like what's that guy on Jubilee who covered his hair in mayo? You not seen that?
Oh yeah,
Big Ed?
Big Ed, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we should watch some of that stuff and react to that, like Big Ed and his love life.
Oh,
Definitely.
ooh, big ass.
Speaking
yeah, I
of-
know.
Just figured that out.
Speaking of reacting, this month, not this month, but some of the videos that we've had released this past month on the Djentlemens Club channel. We had the Japanese commercials reaction, which people seem to like, I'd say.
Wild. It was wild.
Yeah.
I think we need to do more Japanese things, like Japanese shows, maybe, like game shows, because some of those are wacky. Some of those are really weird.
Is it chocolate? That's a great one.
Yeah, I've seen the clips from that one. That's quite funny. Where they take like random inanimate objects like this, and they're like, "Is it chocolate?" So they have to bite it, and it could literally just be the real thing, and yeah, they'd like break their teeth. I don't think they'd allow that in the UK. Something tells me that wouldn't be allowed.
There's a lot of things that happen in Japan that wouldn't be allowed in the UK.
Oh god, no.
Look at their adverts.
Oh look, in the chat, it's been clipped.
That has
It's been clipped.
Yep.
No going back now, man.
Lee.
Done it.
Hey, 2,500 for charity is a fucking lot of money, so
It is indeed.
screw it.
It's worth it.
Worth
Worth
every
it.
drop.
It's kind of ironic that it's worth it, because is that not like the slogan for a certain shampoo brand? Because you're worth it. Okay, so hear me out, right? When you reach your 2,500, right? Someone like clip that whole section, right? And then basically make it look like the shampoo advert, and then have like, because you're worth
no.
it.
Yeah,
That's-
like mask all the background out and
Yeah,
stuff.
That's content. That is content.
Oh god. Yeah. Okay.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, and then the other video that came out was the 0 viewed videos reaction. That was a good one. I really like the 0 viewed videos one.
I like the
Been waiting
four
for that to
wheels.
come out for a long time.
That flip. That flip.
Zemo!
Fucking Zemo.
What a lad, Zemo.
What a boy. Right, hear me out. Can I know obviously there's the 4 of us and we want to keep it as the 4 of us. But if Zemo became available, could he please be the 5th gentleman? I'm putting my hat in the ring for that.
I thought we already had someone as a potential.
6th, then. 6th. I don't know, if it's between them and Zemo, then, you know, I feel like it's a no contest. It's a no-brainer. It just depends. He's obviously got a very busy schedule, you know, we need to work
Well,
Calendar.
We'd have to interview them both, wouldn't we? We'd have to get them in for a formal
Oh,
interview.
yeah.
Suit and tie and everything.
Gantor as well.
Gantor, yeah. Well, you don't want to trust that guy.
In fact, there's a thing. Do you think Barbara
Barbara's
could
Gantor.
appear? Do you think Barbara could appear one night?
Barbara.
Yeah.
Barbara Fernandez, maybe. I'm sure she could come along for a bit.
That was a really good Barbara Fernandez impression, Zantor.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like she's here in the room, right?
Yeah, I know, it's wild.
I wonder what she looks like. I wonder what her favourite dress is.
Yeah.
Be nice if
Good old
she
Barbara Fernandez.
appeared on the podcast in a dress. It'd be great.
Well, the only issue is it might scare off a lot because you know, she does constantly have 3rd-degree burns, no matter where she is or what she does.
That's
So
a good point.
might
That's
scare
fair.
people off.
I mean, we could get her in for Halloween.
That's a good point.
You never know. You never know.
I wonder what would happen if Barbara met Grampy.
Oh jeez.
Don't want to think about that.
What if they had kids?
Oh, good God. Ugh.
Oh yikes! Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. It's game time, I guess. We
Game
tend
time.
to do this every podcast. We have a different game. Last time we had the whole Mr. and Mr. But this month we're going for 2 truths and a lie. Kay, you're probably the most prepared for this. Excuse
I
me.
suppose so.
I'll be honest. I have absolutely no idea how this works. I've got no
Okay,
idea.
so essentially,
No
you come, up
knowledge.
you come up with 2 truths about yourself and 1 lie about yourself, so something just completely made up. You tell them to the other people without mentioning which one's the truth and which one's a lie, and they've got to guess which one the lie is.
Right. So it's a bit like Would I Lie to You?
Yeah.
I suppose-
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
A bit like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to think now. I've got to think for quite a bit. I've got no clue.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to go first?
I have 2. I have 2 in mind. Two things. I'm not saying if they're truths or lies. I just need to try and come up with the third one on the spot. Right, okay. I am legally a reverend. I once had a world record in a racing game that stood for 2 years. And I have never been to Germany.
Oh.
Okay, so I know one of them is definitely a truth. Well, two of them are, obviously, because it's two
Well,
truths
yeah.
and a lie. But I know
I think I know this one.
one of them, I know Kay is legally a reverend. I know that's a truth. But as for the other two, I'm not too sure. Because Kay does know German, or at least some German.
Yeah.
See, perfect example. Which one do you guys think?
Well, I think I know it. I'm like 90% sure it's the Germany.
As-
Been
What
to
is the
Germany.
truth?
I'm like 90% sure that's the lie.
That's the lie.
I'm happy to go with that because I have no idea.
Oh wait, in fact, were you not talking about this earlier on stream, Kay?
Because well, the thing is, right?
Oh no, that was Turkey. That was Turkey.
I was
Sorry.
Turkey.
I've seen proof that Kay is legally a reverend. Not even lying. So yeah, and I know that he plays that Rascal Racers, so I can kind of believe that that is an actual thing, that he's got the world record in it. I know he's quite into that Rascal Racers game, so I would guess. I'd guess it's the Germany one. But the only thing that could potentially throw me off is that has he had the world record in it for 2 years? That's the only thing I'm not sure about.
Also,
I fucking love this.
you think it's a technicality, so it could be like a year and a half he held the world
Yeah,
record for.
like he could have had it for a year. He might be messing with us. So for me, it's between the Germany or the Rascal Racers one, the speed running.
Lee, what do you think?
Mate, that's... I don't know. I'm tempted to say that Germany's a lie. That's what I think I'm going to go with.
Shall we go for Germany as a lie? Yeah.
You guys going for Germany?
Yeah.
I
Kay,
can tell you, I am legally a reverend.
yeah.
I did have a 2-year standing world record in Wipeout HD, not Rascal Racers,
Ooh,
and I've never been to Germany.
Yes, we got it.
we got it. We got it.
Yeah, fair play.
Nice.
Fair play.
I've still only got one truth.
I'm just trying to think of a
I've
lie.
only got one as well. I can't think of anything necessarily.
Right. I think I'll try.
Okay.
So, I once was my school's chess champion for a year. The others have went out my head. Fuck. This is professional. Thing is, I won't adjust this in the edit. There's no point. Just adds for the hilarity.
Yeah.
Oh my days. I legitimately had 3 in my head. I used to work for McDonald's.
Cue the chicken nugget as well. Sorry, cue the milk nugget.
Yeah. And I've once been arrested by the police.
See, the thing is, I can definitely see you as a bit of a dark horse with chess.
I thought you were gonna say dark horse, the law, you know, like
That's the thing, though.
like it's actually like murdered 3 people and gotten away with it, you know.
Yeah, and I
Just
know
3.
for a fact. I know for
Only
a fact,
3.
From a conversation we had earlier, I know for a fact that you used to work at McDonald's. But then I don't know, because it could have been a really petty crime. you got arrested for? I don't know. What do you boys think?
So it was chess, arrested, and working at McDonald's, right?
Yep.
So Kay, you know it's McDonald's. It's true.
100% worked at McDonald's.
So it's either arrested or chess is true as well. I feel like Docky could have been arrested.
I think
I see it.
it's the I think the obvious lie to me is the being arrested one. I think that's what I'm thinking, but you never know. Like I have heard all about some of Docky's stories about him like going out to the clubs and all that. So you never know. He could have been a bit out of his head and caused a bit of mayhem. You know.
Yeah.
This is interesting to see what you guys think of me. It's great.
You never know, right? You never know. But I do personally think that you've never been arrested. That's my guess.
I'll probably go with the same.
I'm happy to go with that.
I think it's just a bit too extreme.
Well,
Just a bit extreme.
I did used to work for McDonald's for just over a year. And I was my school's chess champion for a year. I have never been arrested.
Hey, there we go.
2 for 2.
But thank you guys for the comments.
You're welcome.
All right, I think I've got my 3 now.
Okay.
I don't even have one. I don't think I'll be able to do this.
All right. But better get yours ready. Make a notepad document or something. Write them down like I've done. All right, here's my 3, and I'll be happy to repeat them. Number 1, I have been to the USA more than 5 times. Number 2, I don't remember the last time I ate fruit. Number 3, I have played in the qualifier stages for the Classic Tetris World Championship.
Okay, so I think he's going to try and get us on a technicality here, because America 5 times is oddly specific.
Yeah.
He plays a lot of Tetris and is really good at Tetris. But I also know he's quite fussy with food.
I mean, hence I've got a sign saying anything except chicken nuggets here in honor of Zantor. So the fruit one definitely checks out. I could see that being a truth.
So I think that Tetris would be played in the qualifying matches. So I mean, surely anybody could try, right? And with Zantor being so good at Tetris. So I think that might be a truth.
So you reckon it's America 5 times is the lie?
I think America 5 times is a lie on a technicality, because I'm pretty sure he has been to America. I have seen pictures. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and it could have been 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go America for the lie.
Lee, what do you think?
I reckon the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
America 5 times.
So wrong, so wrong. So, I have been to the USA more than 5 times. I think I've been like 8 or 9 times. I can't really remember.
Jeez.
But it's mainly been Orlando, Florida. To go to like the Disney parks and stuff. And I've been to New York once, like New York City once, and that was really good. I really enjoyed New York. A lot of walking, but I have been to America more than 5 times. It is correct that I do not remember the last time I ate fruit. I don't ever remember eating any. It's just, yeah, I don't like food. I'm not a food person. And the lie is I have played in the qualifier stages of Classic Tetris World Championship. I'm not that good.
Fair enough.
But surely anybody could play in a qualifier, right?
Well, you've got to have some sort of skill. I mean, I'm decent, but I haven't played in the qualification rounds at all. I haven't played any competitive Tetris. I play it for myself.
I suppose that makes sense, because obviously the CSC didn't want to compete because you don't like...
Caught you off guard there.
You really
Gotcha.
did. Fair play.
I played the game well.
You did indeed. And finally, we have Mr. Hopefully Mayonnaise here tomorrow night, Lee.
No. So I got number 1 on the leaderboards for Xbox Live for a song on Guitar Hero Live. Pasta is my favorite food, and I've played Guitar Hero since 2007.
Something's telling me that the GH Live one is a truth.
Yeah, I think the Xbox achievement one. I think that's oddly specific. I don't think it's something you'd make up. Yeah.
I mean, who
Then
gets
again, Classic
self-gratification?
Tetris was quite oddly specific as well. But there's
Yeah,
something
but-
about that makes me think it's probably true.
Yeah, but no one's proud of getting number 1 on a leaderboard playing Guitar Hero Live, so that's got to be a truth. Like, that's not something to big yourself up about.
Best I got was a 5th place.
I don't know.
I
really
don't think any sort of eating habits for Lee.
Wait, what was the middle one?
The second
Read
one
them out
is-
again. Read them out again.
So I got number 1 on leaderboards for a song Guitar Hero Live. Pasta is my favorite food, and I've played Guitar Hero since 2007.
I've never really had a foods discussion with Lee yet. We've had some weird conversations, I would say,
Nothing about food though.
but nothing about food.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's the Guitar Hero one? Like how long he's played for?
Could that be a
Because
technicality?
He could have been playing like since 2010 instead of 2007.
In
never know.
fact, I just want to go back because I do remember with a CSC match against Dean, there was something about how Dean was more of a veteran than Lee. AKA Dean had been playing the game longer
Yeah.
than Lee had.
But then there's the question of could Dean have played the original Guitar Hero 1?
Even then, that's
which
only
was like 2005, which would be a couple more years.
something's telling me Lee started playing Guitar Hero in 2010. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why I came to that conclusion. I just picked the number 2010.
I'll be honest.
I think
I wanna
I'm
go
gonna
for
lock
the-
my
yeah.
answer in. I'm
Yeah,
gonna lock my answer in with the 2010.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think the how long you've been playing Guitar Hero is the lie.
I agree.
Not.
Is it not?
Pizza is actually my favorite food.
Oh,
Pasta.
Yeah, piece of shit. You get it? Pizza shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got 2 out of 3 though. That's pretty good.
I'm just the weirdo here that doesn't like pizza. Although Zantor, do you like pizza?
You don't like pizza? What? Who is this guy?
Only if it's got ham on it.
Fair.
Still a pizza.
Yep.
I mean, does garlic bread pizza count? Like a garlic base pizza?
I like garlic bread on its own.
Thanks for that, Lee. You know what? I'm just going to go back to eat my chicken nuggets.
Quiz question, everyone in chat. How many chicken nuggets has Docky eaten in the stream?
I haven't even been looking. Fuck.
If you get it right, you win something.
If you get it right, when we get affiliated, I will gift you a sub.
On this channel.
Yeah, on this
Okay.
channel.
There you go. The annoying part is now we're going to actually have to look back at the entire stream and work out exactly how many you've had.
No, I'll be a bit fairer. I bought myself a 20 box.
Right.
How many do I have left? So if you either put like Docky has X left or Docky has eaten X amount.
Either or.
Now for the awkward silence.
We'll have to work that out somehow.
I mean, I just look in the box and count.
I know, but like for the people in chat, you know, we're gonna have to look at all of their guesses and see which was correct.
Well, it's the first person who gets it, if they get it, kind of thing.
So has anyone got it right so far?
No.
Oh.
No.
I'll just keep spamming numbers. And someone will get
It's
it.
pretty much whoever just gets it. Like just go ham. Nope. 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 Am I just gonna keep saying nope? Nope.
1, enter
69.
2, enter 3, enter 4, enter.
Lee got it. Lee was the first person to get it.
Easy, mate.
I've eaten 15.
15. There you go.
15.
There are 5 left.
Yeah.
Fucking fair play.
Yes, I'm a fat bastard, but whatever. Right.
I'll pass on to someone else, so I don't want to get sub.
Talking about being fat, let's move on to the questions.
I don't.
That's a transition.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't, but
I mean, technically, I
gotta
can
transition to questions somehow.
try and roll it into one of the questions. Because one of the questions from Anonymous is, are you good cooks? If so, what is your speciality? I saved that transition for you.
I'm a great cook. I can make anything that goes in an oven.
I'm pretty much the same.
I'll tell you the one thing I'm really fucking good at making, and I will not have anyone argue on this. I can make a fucking incredible burger. Like, I can make the most gourmet shit you will ever fucking taste in your life.
We need proof.
Get over it then. Get over it. I'll put some nice. No, I'll get some pictures going at some point. Like, it's just all like gourmet. Like, I don't know, a lot of different fucking variations of it. Like, you can either go for like a classic, like greasy, you feel like shit after you've eaten it. I can do that. I can do like a really gourmet, like pricey restaurant-esque burger. Like, I can do the lot, and they all taste absolutely banging. Jazz can confirm it.
Oh, you got a vouch there. I believe that.
Have you got? Here's the definition of like a proper fancy burger. Like, you just gotta have that little stick in the top.
Oh, with the olive.
Yeah, it's gotta have a
yeah.
stick in the top. It has
mate,
one of those.
I can do that. I can do that, and I can make the stick tie a little bow at the top.
That's beautiful.
And my answer to the question, just no, I can't.
So what we're saying
Simple.
Nice and
is,
simple.
unless we get a private chef at Gent Towers, Kay will be the chef, is what we're
Pretty
saying.
much.
Apparently so, yeah. But you guys are only ever eating burgers, so.
That's fine.
Where
That's
should we
fine.
have
burgers.
Gen Towers? Where should we place it? Should it be in the UK, like US, Houston, Texas? I don't know.
Where's the easiest place to avoid tax?
I mean, it's got to be a place with a milkman, so Zantor can still consistently have his tea.
Of course.
Get a big villa in
Fresh
LA or
milk.
some shit.
I mean, we might not have to have a milkman though. We might just have like in-house cows in Gen Towers, or
Yeah.
a floor where we could just have cows.
Just the whole floor filled with cows.
Yes.
You guys have been playing too much Minecraft.
Definitely.
Then we can have another floor which has just like tea bags and tea plantations and stuff.
So you can make
Gotta
it like
call this floor to something.
you can make it like an automated system. So like it pops a tea bag out and then it pours the milk in. Do you have sugar?
Nope.
Oh, so we don't need we don't need a sugar floor. And then you
I
get
mean,
your
what
tea.
if you had guests though who do have sugar? We could have one on occasion. Like we could,
Yeah.
have a sugar floor just in case anyone else does have sugar.
I
with the tea.
can just see a huge dashboard at the bottom floor with a load of levers to pull for what sort of brew you want to have. You know, you got like weak, medium, strong, sugars 1, 2, 3, or 0, like, and then it just drops down whichever fucking compartments it needs to.
Well, the bottom floor has to have the receptionist in it, like Susan, a receptionist.
She's
the
the
one
one
who
who holds the mug
receptionist.
up to receive the tea.
Yeah, she's like sitting at the desk, like typing at a computer, and then, answering questions at the desk and that sort of stuff.
Why are there going to be people turning up to our house?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Well, we can have guests on the stream.
Yeah, but why would we need a
We don't need a
receptionist?
receptionist for that.
Because you can have like Susan go, oh yeah, okay, yeah, hang on a minute. So yeah, you want to see Towers. Okay, cool. Can I see your OD? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's official. And then just go down there and get the elevator and go up, and I'll ping you up.
There's an elevator. We have an
Yeah,
elevator.
hotel.
How
Dude,
much
it's
money do you
Towers,
think
it's
we're
gotta
going to
be
have?
epic.
We're not even affiliated yet. We're
Look,
talking.
we'll get there. It'll happen.
Whew.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Right. Let's
If you
move on.
believe you can achieve.
Which
Advice for life.
Which country would you want to visit and why?
Good question.
Either Canada or Germany, personally.
Canada or Germany? Why?
Germany, I don't know. I've always just had this like, I've always just wanted to go. Really, you know, I like the language, I like the culture. Like, I'd like to go and chill in Germany for a bit. With Canada, it just seems like all the good parts of America and all the good parts of the UK in its own country. So I don't know. I like the idea of it.
Fair.
What am I going to Japan actually?
I'll join you on that.
Sure why? I just think it would just be interesting to see the culture and shit over there. So
100%. Like, I would be Japan myself. As you all know, I am obsessed with a certain band that comes from Japan. So it'd be great just to not only just.
What is that? The band X Japan?
They're actually pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm quite a big fan of X Japan.
Because I don't know any other band that's from Japan.
Yeah. I mean, Unlucky
can't
Morpheus,
imagine.
Love Bites,
you're gonna get
Bandmaids.
What about that? What about that band who did the Death Note theme, Maximum the Hormone?
Oh,
that
yeah,
band?
they're
Yeah.
pretty sick as well. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, none
Don't
other
finish
song.
talking about baby metal though, because we'll go on for another hour.
Yeah.
If we're not careful.
Yeah.
Yep. I could do an entire podcast just about baby metal.
Maybe next time, eh?
Yeah, maybe next time. If you guys want for the next podcast, leave a question about baby metal, and then we're
We can do a
talking.
baby metal special. It's just talking on that podcast.
I mean,
We'll just
Lee's
go.
been joining me on that bandwagon. He's
Very true.
He's on that hype. How did you find Line, as you called it?
Ine. I figured that out after I posted it. I was like, shit. I put the title in as Line. I was like, this is actually Line, because it would have been lowercase if they obviously named the video that. I was like, actually, wait, that isn't Line. That's Ine. So, yeah.
But yeah, Zantor.
And
good.
Countries
It was
that I would like to go to. It's kind of a boring one, but and I know I've been there before, like the US, but I'd like to go on the other side of the US. So I've been to the East Coast, like, you know, Florida and New York, but I've never been to the West Coast, like California. So that'd be kind of cool.
What about the middle?
There's nothing in the middle. It's desolate. Apart from Texas.
Fair.
Houston.
Apparently, that's a good place to avoid taxes.
What, Houston, Texas?
Well, just
How do you know
Texas.
that?
Fair enough.
I have my reasons.
You say so?
Enough.
Right. What are your favourite YouTube content creators aside from other members of the Gentlemen's Club?
YouTube content creators.
I need to go on my YouTube feed for this.
I'd probably have to say I really like Internet Historian. Internet Historian's fantastic. Dank Pods as well, really good like tech reviews, really funny dude. Cybershell, just because I'm a massive Sonic the Hedgehog fan.
Sonic.
And I quite enjoy a lot of Will and E's content as well. I'm alright with the other E-boys, but Will and E in particular, his content is probably my favourite.
Out of the four of them, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
He's a nice
I watch
square
a lot
head.
of Will and E as well. Watch a bit of Memulous as well. A little bit of Memulous, not bad at all. Bit of Linus Tech Tips every now and then, just
That's good.
that sort of thing. TGF as well. Don't know if you know of TGF.
Hell yeah.
I really like TGF. I can sit there and have their videos on autoplay while I just do whatever, and I can just watch them forever.
What do you mean?
Childish.
Yeah, I would probably go
yeah.
for. It's a typical one, but I've kind of grown up with them, like KSI, an absolute
Oh, yeah,
legend on the scene, and probably TGF as well.
I have one more that I forgot to mention as well. Belle Delphine. All right, moving on.
Fuck's sake. You're just looking for more tags, aren't you?
Well, I mean, might as well, right? Get more views.
For me, it's like I don't really watch too many YouTube content creators, to be honest. I've watched a bit of like Nick Nocturnal, Penguins, you know, Most Critical, whatever his name is.
yeah, Moist is good.
Some Needle Drop as well, you know, Fantano. There's not really much else. I sometimes watch PewDiePie, but it sort of depends what he posts. That's about it, to be honest. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Maybe and some Apex players.
Oh yeah, Yogscast as well. I watch quite a bit of Yogscast. I used to.
Just with Lee mentioning Nick Nocturnal, did he not follow you on, was it Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, last week.
Damn. God
Wow,
damn.
really good stuff.
Lee's making it in the world of YouTube.
God, yeah.
Do we have any guilty pleasure movies? I mean, personally, I don't feel guilty about the movies I watch, apart from a certain brand of movie, but that's a different story.
So I don't think there's anything that I necessarily find I have a guilty pleasure for, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm quite comfortable with all the movies I watch.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
mean, the
really-
Human Centipede is fucking fantastic. What?
The second one's good. The first one is meh. Second one's the best. Third
I
one
haven't even
sucks.
watched it. I don't want to watch it.
Did you say the third one sucks?
The third one's not very good. No.
Is it not like the second and third person that sucks, or am I just looking into this too
Oh,
much?
fucking hell.
I can see the cogs turning. I can see your. I saw your eyes light up.
And Zantor's out.
He's left the Gentlemen's Club.
Oh.
Oh no, he's come back.
Oh. Speaking of leaving the Gentlemen's Club, that could transition on to the next question. How long do we think we are going to exist? Like,
Till tomorrow.
tomorrow? Oh, fuck. Fair.
What about Gen Towers?
People are going to cancel Docky for his pizza comment, so I think we're done.
I mean, I'm going to get cancelled one day anyway. I clearly, as proven about 30 seconds ago, don't filter myself enough. So yeah, it's going to be great when I get cancelled, eh? But I'm trying to build it so it's like, if I can't get cancelled because I just don't care. I don't care. That'd be great.
Honestly,
But no, I
I
think like
way to answer that
realistically, I think what would probably happen, right? If let's say tomorrow Kay was like, I'm fed up with this, I'm leaving, like just not doing the Gentlemen's Club. Not that he would, but let's just say what happens if he did, right? There'd be the three of us, me, Lee, and Docky. Like, what would we do? Would we get someone else in as a replacement?
I mean, you can't
Or
replace
would we just
Kate.
keep going as the three?
I don't know. I think that'd be a discussion that would have to be.
We'd have to see what
Yeah.
happens when it comes to it. But
I see the Gentlemen's Club as like the take that like group Twitch YouTube channels. You know, like when one member goes, you can't replace. You carry on for a little bit as less of a group, and then you dissolve, and then come back 10 years later, and you're all old and you have kids now.
So who's the Robbie? Who's the Robbie of the group, and who's the Gary Barlow of the group? Because those two are going to go on and do great things. The other two will just disappear.
That's a good point. That's a
I'll be
good.
honest, I can't stand Robbie Williams.
could go more like system and go on hiatus. 10 years,
Yeah.
and then just have massive problems with each other for the next 5.
Yeah.
And then like
And release a video maybe the next 10 years. And
And then die.
yeah, just exist for no reason.
Speaking of groups, S Club 7 hasn't aged very well at all.
What do you mean it hasn't aged very well? They're great.
Dude, have you seen the music video for what is it? S Club Party? Have you seen that? Try and watch that without cringing.
I will admit, it's
Potential
very-
reaction video?
I got Kay to watch it a while ago and he struggled.
Gentlemen's Club react to S Club 7.
Why not?
Or on a broader scheme, Gentlemen's Club react to 90s nostalgia. because everything from that era of time, you watch it, and it honestly, like, watching that S Club video made my fucking spine go, right? So more content like that, like, a lot of us will be jellified.
Yeah, we also need more stuff like It's Coming, like stuff that's really on the edge.
That was
a bit risky.
That was
crazy.
that was something.
That was great.
How much
We
censoring
need another
was
one of
that
those.
video?
If anyone's got any dodgy videos that's similar to that, let us know. Put it in our Discord.
Also, speaking of, just with Lee mentioning the censoring on that video, should we swear more in the Clone Hero playthroughs?
Because I currently have to edit them all out. We could just leave them in there.
Use code Lee at checkout.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it works better if we keep them in or leave them out?
I mean,
What do you think?
I think it's
No.
funnier if you edit them out.
Yeah.
Well, we can maybe do that.
I leave them in on my own channel, but I guess it's sort of preference. I know if your video doesn't get copyright strike, then you'll get better advertisers or something. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, because
I don't know about that
You
because
don't swear.
my Clone Hero FC videos do fine.
Yeah.
I've worked out the right tags to put in them now, and they get recommended quite a bit, I think. But
it'd be more the monetization thing. Like, if it's more family friendly, they're more likely to.
You'll get better different advertisers that'll
Yeah.
pay more, basically.
Yeah.
I think.
Obviously, we are far from that stage right now. We're not Lee, with his near 5k subs. Is it near 5k? What are you on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.4
Just yet.
or something, I think. Yeah.
Wild.
mad.
Insane. How do you do it?
I don't know.
Uses other people's content.
Yeah. Easy.
Just watch other people's content. Easy views.
Nice.
I'm messing around. I'm joking.
You're not wrong though, really.
I mean, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'll save the last question for the end, obviously, because it's going to be the last question. That was completely pointless me even saying that. But Endic asked, how many guitars has everyone had? Like, even if it's just a ballpark estimate. I know I'm roughly on like guitar 17.
I've got 9 guitars now. I don't need 9 guitars because, well, there's modders and people that do that shit now, so I'll probably get rid of all of them once I get that. But probably I've gone through probably around 20 guitars, I reckon. I've added some rock band guitars here and there. I've been playing since like GH3 days, so.
Not 2010.
And the
I think I've
world,
had about
the
9
world tour
or
guitar
10.
was a bit shit, I found. So.
Yeah, I think I've had about 9 or 10. I can't really remember because I've sold a couple to Katana, and I've donated 2 to Fire Exit Man to pay for my new guitars. So that's 4 that I don't have anymore. Currently sitting next to me, I've got the modded one with the box switches. I've got the second modded one with the regular Alps but no mech frets, and I've got an Explorer and another one down here. So I've got 4 guitars sitting next to me that are like my main one, and then I've got 3 backups, and I've got a couple broken ones sitting in the corner as well.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking once I get mine, I'm just gonna get rid of all of them apart from maybe 1 to have a spare. I don't think I need 8 guitars.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, every single guitar I've owned, bar 1, I still have.
Damn.
And I think the count is 9. I got 1 of every main line, and the only one I've sold was a Metallitar that had a really bad overstrum and would constantly disconnect. But that's the only one. Everything else, even if like I've got a 5-tar that's still in pieces, but I still own it. Like, I think I've still got every single guitar I've ever had, including my first Explorer, which is like just about visible there, just about behind the docky pillow.
Speaking of the docky pillow, you still didn't sit on it. let's avoid that topic.
Yeah.
So the last question for today, it's a good one. What are our feelings on the influence that we have on our communities? For example, do you find it overwhelming at times, the effect you have on people's lives? That's a big ass question. That's a good question.
That is a big ass question.
Oh, not this time. Not this time.
It's a Giratina.
It's not shiny though. It's not shiny. So I know I've just sort of completely taken over this part, but I've added a new channel point reward on my channel where someone can get me one attempt to try and find a shiny Giratina in Pokemon Platinum. So if they spend 1,000 points, I turn the game on and try and find a shiny Giratina, and eventually it's going to happen.
You've
One
only
in 8,192 chance.
That's a lot of channel
Anyway.
points.
Anyway, question. What was it again? I missed it.
Oh,
I was playing Pokemon.
What are your feelings on the influence that you have in your community? For example, do you find it overwhelming at times, the effect you have on people's lives?
I don't affect anyone.
You'd be surprised.
Would be surprised.
Would be.
I don't know. I don't feel like it. I feel like I just sit there and play Guitar Hero and just talk to people and that's it. You know? I don't feel like there's any more than that.
So no pressure, nothing. You chill.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure, like, I have, like, you know, I guess influenced some people to start charting, and, you know, I technically assisted in getting stickheads and for charter roll and stuff, but apart from that, like, not really.
There's still some influence though, man.
Yeah,
You're an influencer.
I'm not.
I hate that phrase. I really do.
Yeah, it's horrible.
What's your job? I'm an influencer. Shut up.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do find it sort of it's a big thing to take on, because I really don't mean to lick my own pussy with this, but I really try and make like a positive fucking, like, I try and make my streams all about positivity, and if people come in the bad mood, I try and, you know, keep them, be like, you know, fuck it for the next, like, however long you're in a good place and shit like that. And when people, I don't know, when people come in generally like better mindsets than they were in before, I fucking like that sort of shit. What have you done?
I don't know. I've got random bits of tape. Sorry.
It looks kind of like Batman.
Yeah.
But yeah, like fucking, I don't know. When people come in and you can kind of tell that you've made a bit more of like a positive change on whatever they've done, it's like it's a lovely feeling to take on. But at the same time, it is a very much kind of like, oh shit, I'm the one who did this. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it's positive or negative. It's still like a heavy thing to carry, where you're like, I actually have some sort of say over how people are feeling at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's something you got to be really fucking careful with, because you hit a certain limit and one wrong thing said and shit can go haywire. You know, like shit can go bad, but shit can also go very, very well depending on how you carry the situation. So yeah, it's difficult to comprehend mentally, but as long as you're comprehending it and keeping it positive, that's the main thing.
I mean, for myself, I've always been in a mindset like, if I can make one person smile or cheer one person up for the time that I stream, it's worth streaming. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to like, I always ask permission and whatnot, but I'll always like, if someone puts, say, a nice cute message in the chat being like, I've been having a really rough day today, but like coming into your stream like helped cheer me up, like I'll take a picture of it or like a screen grab, because it kind of reminds me when I'm feeling low, like outside the streams, it reminds me like that what we're doing is actually worth it. Like it is making an influence on people's lives.
We must have different communities then, because like people just come into my chat and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" and then, you know, some of them don't even like say anything more than that. But like, I'm grateful that, you know, they come in and say that, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like the conversation ends there. Quite a few people.
I mean,
But you know, I just try and talk and about nonsense as much as I can.
that's kind of the whole initial
That's-
goal
yeah.
with the Gentlemen's Club, is to bring all 4 communities together. Like, because I know for a fact that if it wasn't for Lee, say, I would never have met Ed. And now I talk to Ed on an almost daily basis. So yeah, it's What about yourself, Lee? What do you think?
It's a weird feeling, to be honest. Like having that sort of impact, because you're just streaming, playing games, talking to people daily. Like that's pretty much it for the most part. Having fun and all that stuff. Obviously, I do offer to help people if they need it and stuff like that. And people have said like your streams help and that. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just strange. It just feels weird, like having that impact and that effect on a community of people. To me, I still don't understand it or understand why people necessarily would feel that way watching my streams. But yeah, it's really awesome. It can really uplift me as well sometimes, things like that. So I don't know, it's just weird. That's probably the best way I could explain it.
Yeah, I hope that answered that question for you guys. That was quite an in-depth question. I don't know how well we answered it for you, whoever it was, but thank you for the question. We do appreciate it. For those who are wanting to ask us questions for the next podcast, please send them to this link, which is coming into the chat. There we go. If you send that over, and next month we will answer your questions. And
We'll also put the link in the YouTube video when it comes out.
yes,
And for those who missed the stream or missed parts of it, who are just tuning in now, for example, this will be on YouTube tomorrow,
6 p.m.
6 p.m. BST.
UK
That's
time.
time zone now.
UTC +1.
What he said.
Yeah. But on that note, we are gonna head off. I know Kay is doing a 24-hour stream. Zantor, you're probably gonna go play more Isaac, I'm guessing.
Well, I'm probably going to head off for the day.
Fair.
Probably
Lee,
have a cup of tea.
are you getting an early night for tomorrow?
I think it's probably best. Yeah.
Good luck.
So yeah, we're probably gonna go raid Mr. KayHaitch, because he's doing a 24-hour stream. So make sure
Lad.
to go show Kay some support. I will also be streaming, but I'm going to be practicing for my match, which is in about 2 hours' time.
Which you'll win.
Easy dub.
So if
Easy,
any want to pop over to see me and support me, that'd be awesome. But make sure to head over to Lee's stream tomorrow. What time are you starting?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Let's get up nice and early, because I want to see Lee condition his hair with mayonnaise, because that would be freaking hilarious.
Drench
no.
this man. Drench this man.
I'm so glad I suggested that.
I really wish you hadn't.
2,500 and it's clipped. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Mr. KayHaitch himself.
Thank you.
Is that working? That is working. Right, cool.
There it is.
But until then, we will see you next month. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Bye. you look at that?